7 years after District Attorney Ishmael Ozan determined a Madison teen's death to be the result of lawful use of deadly police force, the young man's grandmother is petitioning the court to reconsider. Tahlil Muhdin was at the courthouse today where attorneys asked the judge to look into probable cause for reckless homicide. Tahlil?
For the family and supporters of Tony Robinson, this is a day they've been building towards for years, holding protests, reviewing evidence, and now they're headed to the court for a rare chance to plead their case.
First of all, these are unusual proceedings. There really are not many cases involving this.
A Dane County judge being asked to determine probable cause for reckless homicide.
Our first request would be that you make that finding if you've had enough time to review the material that has been filed, and then give us time to draft a criminal complaint.
It's a decision usually left to the district attorney, but a Wisconsin statute allows a judge to make the call if the DA refuses.
That finding can be made quite easily. The killing of Tony Robinson took place over 7 years ago.
The push is led by Sharon Irwin Henry, the grandmother of Madison teen Tony Robinson, who was killed in an officer-involved shooting, and her team of 7 lawyers.
This is a matter of great importance to the community in Dane County.
To make his decision, presiding Judge Juan Colas deciding to hold an evidentiary hearing. But because these types of hearings are so uncommon, there isn't a clear rule book.
One of the questions I'm open to hearing about is whether the rules of evidence apply at all at a hearing like this.
So far, the judge has indicated there would be live testimony, but hasn't determined if hearsay would be permissible. Irwin Henry's attorneys think it should.
Yeah, I'm assuming that we're treating this as if it was a district attorney who's reviewing police reports brought in for probable cause.
For Robinson and Irwin Henry supporters at the courthouse, getting in front of a judge is a step in the right direction.
We're really, really happy to finally have a judge that's going to be looking at the evidence, and that's all we've ever asked for, is to have that looked at and reviewed.
If the judge goes on to determine there is probable cause, he would then need to decide whether to allow a criminal complaint to be filed and whether to appoint a special prosecutor. The judge plans to meet with lawyers next week to work out the rules for the hearing and set a date.